Junk Monkey. Say it with me. It's like what? Day 8. We've been on this island. We are painting furniture together. And now I think our Facebook friends have joined us, YouTube friends here have joined us, and now it's time to let the games begin. Happy Friday to everybody out there. And do you see these these pieces behind me with these big smiles, just like smiling at you, all yellow, sunshine yellow actually. I already went ahead and I painted these with a sunshine yellow, and today I'm going to go ahead and complete the next step for them right here live for you guys. Take your questions. Give you guys any help that you need. So for the next 30 days, if you want to learn how to paint furniture, you are in the right spot. Make sure you tag your friends. Make sure you tag whoever your buddy is for junking and, you know, thrifting and all that good stuff, because you guys can like watch it go down together and be on the very same page, and it doesn't have to be hard. So who has seen like tables like this out there before? They are octagon style, and honestly, they're not real wood. Do you hear that? They're the plastic. They're the pretend. If you looked at them up close, you'd see wood grain, but there really is no wood grain, which means the paint just sticks to them as is. We just used our chalky style paint, which pretty much sticks to anything under the sun. One of my tips is if you have a piece of furniture that is definitely outdated, octagon furniture, what was that, babe? Like 1980s? 70s, no, 80s? What is that?
60s, 70s.
Somebody out there will tell me, because you guys probably bought octagon furniture brand new, right? So it has lived past its time. You know how there's just sometimes designs that you can pretty much tell like what decade it came from, right?
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
they're awesome because they're
right?
ornate, right?
Yes, they are. That's why I picked them up, right? They're plastic. They look ornate. They look completely browny, just worn, tired, really blah before. I did paint these live in sunshine yellow earlier on my Facebook page, so if you were following me, you probably saw me paint these yellow, sitting on the floor, doing that. We knocked it out one day. We did a gray buffet, and we did these 2 pieces all in one day. Who said you can't paint 3 pieces of furniture a day? Yeah, you can, especially if you got Junk Monkey. You just throw it on. You just grab a brush and you go bananas. As easy as that, right? So I put basically a brush over of sunshine yellow, and honestly, I just started to do some distressing right before I came on live with my sand block. These are on our website as well. And all I'm doing is distressing the edges and knocking off a little bit more paint. So you get to make your pieces as shabby as you want. Okay, question of the day: how shabby do you like your pieces on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being like lots of uber distressed and chippy, and 1 being just very lightly, just a few little corners maybe knocked off with some paint knocked off. I'm curious to see where you guys fall. So obviously I just did a 1 brush over, and this is what gives me with my shabby chip brush. They're on our website as well. It's just a technique that you can use with that brush and our paint that gives you a very, very distressed look already. On top of that, do some distressing with this, and this is what we're left with, okay? I'm going to put this guy on the floor. We can use him as comparison. If you ever find a set of end stands, like seriously 2 of them together, like you might as well just go ahead and grab them now, because it's very hard to find 2 nightstands, especially the older they get, right? Because there's more of a chance of them being separated. So as I'm getting set up here, do you want to tell me who's with us today, Matt? This was shout
There's a lot of people. Jeanette Miller, not my Aunt Jeanette Miller, that's a different one. And everybody's coming back with numbers, and I have no idea what these numbers mean.
Are you paying attention?
I was getting a drink.
How shabby do they like their stuff?
Oh.
1 to 10.
A lot of it's around 6,
Okay.
5 and 6, but we got 3 10s and 8s. And then somebody put, who is this? Julia McGriff Shepherd. She's the unicorn. She said 0. So everybody's on.
You just close your eyes, okay? You just close your eyes. We're about to antique today, which means when you antique, you really make things look old, okay, girl? So for somebody out there who says to me, Sonia, do I have to distress? No, you don't, right? You just do the same process of making sure you use a brush that's got full coverage. So for example, use one of these instead of the shabby chip brush that I have online on our website at junkmonkeypaint.com. Use one of the full coverage brushes. Anyways, put it on and then seal. That's all you gotta do, right? Me, I like to play with my furniture a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, anyways, big news. 3 o'clock this morning. We're getting ready to go to bed. The first of our DNA tests came back.
Well, yours did, yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine came back because I knew why mine came back.
The results are in.
The results are in.
And Jerry says,
I am not the father. So, anyways, but mine actually had 2 big surprises in it.
Yeah.
I think mine came back so quick.
Like a 2 big surprises when you get that box of the surprises in the little popcorn box, right?
Mine came back you know, no big surprises. Well, two big surprises, but as far as
Getting my glaze, my brush.
as far as 90% of my DNA, it came out, of course, is overlapping ethnic Swiss, the French, the German, the Gothic, Austrian, Czech, you know, everything, and it all overlaps into Switzerland, and my little orange with my white dot. So, Swiss, but the ones that came back were, and I have no idea where it's come from, probably my grandfather, who, you know, Italian, didn't speak any English, my great-grandfather, but it came back Sardinia and Greek, so I have no idea. So I'm Swiss, Sardinian, and Greek. So I was pretty much right on for 90% of my DNA, but the other stuff was, I was way, way off. There's no Native American, there's no other, like, Ashkadi Jew, which is a common trait of Europeans and things like that. So I came back. I'm pretty white bread. Pretty white bread.
So he's not apparently. He is of this world.
Yes.
Okay. 1 second, real quick. Let me catch them up. So all I did was take my black glaze. I am choosy for this product to use. I could use black. I could use white. I could use Artil Patina. Or I could use brown. I am going to be dramatic, okay? I put my black glaze over it. You just saw me take some of my cheesecloth. You'll find these supplies on our website as well. Right. We sell it by 4 yards, which is a really nice. It's hard to find cheesecloth and good cheesecloth. Right. All right, all you have to do is spritz it down. Just make it damp. Basically enough in your hand that feels like a snowball. We brushed it over, and we're taking one side of this octagon stand at a time. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to continue on. Matt, you can keep talking. I just want to get them cut up the speed real quick. Cheesecloth, glaze.
Matt is a Greek god in the kitchen. Yeah. Anyways, a
now
very short.
You're gonna make his head really.
A very short one.
Now you're gonna make his head really.
Yeah. Jennifer said, I told you. She said in Sardinia, Sardinia is actually not Italy. It's a autonomous region of Italy. It also involves Corsica, where Napoleon came from, but it's actually its own very distinct ethnic group of Corsican, French, and whatever Sardinians are. Yeah, sardines, fish. But she said about where I was telling you about, it's the place where they have the cheese with maggots in it. Remember I told you about that? Yeah.
Yeah, we won't
So
be
there
having
you
that supper. Please don't go back to your roots.
But that's one of the, it's funny, it's one of the few places I haven't been, but I find it really ironic. I spent the 90s in the Balkan Wars in northern Greece, Macedonia, Serbia, and who knew I had family there. So I went back. So
well, at least you got to see it.
Yeah.
Right? That's for most people wouldn't be able to get to go over there, right? Or they maybe save up for a one-time trip.
Right.
The military got you out, and you got to see.
Yeah. Well, from a lot of pictures I've seen, it's beautiful. It's a really beautiful place, right? So very rugged, mountainous island.
So we're moving to Sardinia. Did I say it right? Sardinia.
Your keto website, again, I'm not finding. MonKEyTO.
M-O.
Like monkey with T-O on the end of it.
Yeah. MonKEyTO. So I'm just making sure that I have enough fresh, because as you start and you're working over a big area, you want to have enough so that you're not constantly swiping the black, especially when you're using such a dramatic color.
Monkey with a T-O.
You got it.
So Jennifer went to Sardinia.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
She said it's beautiful though.
tell us.
Yeah, I'm definitely
you got to go there.
I'm definitely gonna have to put it on my bucket list. It's not easy to get to, even though it's right off the coast of Italy, and it's the largest island in the Mediterranean.
Wow. What's the most exotic place that you guys have visited? Let's see. Let's do the poll of the day. Find out about you guys. What's the most exotic place that you like? Sardinia. To me, am I saying
Adele's
it right?
father's from Sardinia.
Sardinia or Sardinia?
Sardinia.
Sardinia.
I say Sardinia because Adele just came on and says her father is from Sardinia.
There you go. You guys might be related.
Do you realize how many? Sardinia has one of the smallest ethnic populations in the world. It's like Newfoundlanders through Canada, right? So.
So there you go. Let's see what
I'm
happens.
taller than that, Anna. So
What did Anna say?
she said she was saying about making fun of me for being short, and then she goes, "Well, I'm really short myself, so I shouldn't be making fun." But the funny thing is Sonia's results aren't back yet, so you know they're digging deep to find that one.
Oh, you think so? I'm like, did I get enough spit into the container? But apparently my DNA has been extracted. That's what it says, which still weirds me out. Just even, I don't know. Science. Yes. What do you guys think of the black glaze over the sunshine yellow? So when you put glaze on it, what it does is gives you that shabby, tea-stained, been around the block a long time look. So it's totally up to you, right? Somebody called me yesterday and they said, if I put glaze on, does that mean it's sealed? No, this is just you playing. This is just you still doing your faux effect. So glaze, antique glaze, is just a step that you play with paint to change and alter the look of your piece of furniture.
It should be
when you get it looking exactly like you want, then you take the photo, aka seal it. So glaze is not a sealer. Glaze is our translucent medium that goes on top of paint, and if you've ever seen me use it on like just all natural wood, you know that when you put it on, you still see the wood grain. So that kind of shows you that it doesn't cover what's underneath it, because some people just use it just to put it straight on. They've done planking in their bathrooms. It's absolutely beautiful. And I made signs out of it where you just do it over natural, you know, dent it and dig wood that's unpainted, or choose to put it over your paint. So believe it or not, our glaze is one of the things that we still make by hand. Of course, all of our products started being made handmade, and as we grow, we grow. And so we currently have 4 glazes that we hand make here with love for you guys and ship them all over the country. And it's fun. When you know how to use glaze, you just feel like it's another way to get a different look. Especially if you're selling furniture, people don't always want the same stuff, right? They want custom furniture, something that speaks to them.
So, anyways, cover that real quick. Craters of the Moon, I don't know where that is. Panama was stationed there for a while. I like that country. Got to see everything I used to watch on, like National Geographic. The Baltic states. The Baltic states are like Lithuania, Latvia, you know, northern Russian areas like that, the satellite, you know, Russia, those places up there by the Baltic Sea. So that are your Baltic states. So, but yeah, I'm excited to find out about that. I mean, like I said, the Swiss part, no big surprise. The Greek and Sardinian DNA, no clue, had no idea. So I got lots to find out. So
tell me they eat something else besides maggots and cheese.
Well, that one is just the thing. They let the maggots eat the cheese, and it becomes like a soupy inside, and it's like a delicacy. But no, they're very known for their sausages and seafood.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
We already ate our sausages today.
Yes, there you go.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to get a hold of some relatives and say you got some explaining to do about that one.
There you go.
Can you paint over lamination? Yes, and this is actually plastic laminate, these pieces right here. Yeah, there is no wood grain.
On the outside, you see all this? This was just plastic. I mean, seriously guys, listen. It's not even, what do you call it? You ever see like these plastic doors? You know what I'm talking about? That's all that is. So now I'm going to do just on the inside as well, drop it in there. Put it all over, get it all over one part at a time. Think about your piece when you're glazing like a puzzle, okay? You don't want to get too far ahead. Like I would not want to put glaze all over this piece like I'm doing right now and then start the removal process of it. Because by then, it's set up really dark. You want to go ahead and put it on one section, all right? Whether that's the back of something, the top of something,
I'm gonna
the
have to
side
go.
of something.
Yeah, Del, do the DNA thing. I wasn't expecting to be surprised, and I was surprised. So, anyways, can you glaze over polyacrylic? That's kind of what you like.
Do it before you polish.
Okay.
Do it before you polish. You're supposed to seal at the very end. That is the professional way to do it.
Oh, you should have
because you're protecting your faux effect job. So if your poly seals and locks thing in place, and you're putting your glaze on the outside of it, do you think it's locked in, right? There's more of a chance of it getting ruined. So do all your faux effects first. Then take the picture which is the equivalent of sealing that bad boy in so your work doesn't get disturbed, right?
No, I'd say there's less than 1 carb in a venison stick, if at all.
Agreed.
So you're good on that. When using milk paint, is it best to use on raw wood? Yeah, actually, it sucks right into raw wood. It's like amazing.
If you want it to stay in place, it is. If you want it to chip, it's not.
Yeah.
The more shinier your surface, the more chipping you will get. So in your mind, if you're using our milk paint over raw wood, it's going to have lots of pores to grab it into, right? So think about your finished piece. Like, what look are you trying to achieve? And then you can think about your surface, and then go from there.
All right, got questions. Got questions for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you generally glaze in a certain direction? Okay. And then, did you paint the hardware? Actually, no, you didn't paint the hardware on this one.
It says it is. Just
and
tarnish, and I like it.
Would you recommend painting an old, huge farmhouse kitchen table? If you're in.
Yeah.
What is chippy? The milk paint's chippy when you're going over wood that's already painted. If you're going over raw paint or raw wood, it's going to suck right into that.
Yeah. The more diverse your piece, hungry, thirsty the wood is, the more it grabs a hold.
We did ours through Ancestry DNA. I think they're a little bit more thorough because they do both mitochondrial DNA and also other DNA strands located in the cells. I think 23andMe just does the maternal DNA. I think that's how that works. So you only get 1/2 of your family tree. So Ancestry is where I get it.
So for the person who asked, what direction do I wipe off my glaze? I do my glaze like I teach you guys to lay your paint down. Go with the grain of the wood, the direction. So if this piece here that stands out has got wood grain that goes down, I am painting down with it. Then I'm coming over with my cheesecloth and I'm swiping down with it. So basically, if you want more of a professional piece, what happens is you paint in the same direction, you glaze in the same direction, you poly in the same direction. And what happens is you're not crisscrossing all your brush lines. And so therefore, you know, if you think to yourself, well, I want super rugged, distressed, you know, those people who said like 10, like, and beyond, you want to get the most just rugged, distressed, rustic, uber, like this piece is so tarnished. Start experimenting with that. Do cross brush strokes, not doing it all in the same direction. If you're going for more beautiful, just, you know, finished antique, but it's classy, and you're trying to maintain some sort of like, you know, pattern, and you want it to look unison, and you want it to look, you know, just completely finished and just equal all over, like balanced, then keep all those things I just said, your paint, your glaze, and your poly, all moving in the same direction. Like, I love that. I'll show you, we'll do this one, and then the other one that goes with this as a set, I'll show you how it looks compared to it, so that way, this is going to be a great experiment for you guys that are like, okay, what does glaze do? So think about like when you glaze a donut, right? You take a plain donut, aka a plain piece of furniture, and then all of a sudden you give it some flavor. You give it some flavor. And our glaze, like I was telling you guys, we make it handmade, and it is also water-based, so you can clean up. So if I want to go out to supper, this all comes off. It's not oil-based. It's not going to give me a headache. I've seen people try to say you have to like glaze over poly. That's because they just don't make a good glaze. They don't even understand how a glaze is supposed to work, which it goes on under your sealer, right? You know, or people that say use mineral spirits and all these terrible chemicals. No, just get you some water-based junk monkey glaze and let it go, okay?
So I was just checking to see if your results happened to come in while we were speaking.
Yeah?
No.
Okay. We're still waiting.
It said it's analyzing. It's digging through 700,000 genetic markers for you.
Okay.
So, not looking good for the home team, babe.
I'll show up on one of those things. Yeah. I was sleeping and the aliens came and abducted me.
Yes. So.
All right.
Milk paint is made out of milk solids. It's more chippy when you use it on. It's unpredictable when you use it on things that once had a finish. It's all natural. It's more friendly. It's the way you want to go if you're painting for babies and pets and husbands who like to chew on furniture. Junk Monkey Original, while it's all natural and water based, it's heavy duty. So there you go. The question, we got ours on special on Cyber Monday, and it was $49 for our kits each. So, and that included testing.
That was a gift to ourselves.
Yeah, so right now it's like $99, but it is sunshine yellow.
Yep.
So.
But you see how
Hi,
it
buddy.
give it? Oh, I love it. You find that cheap plastic, I think I might have paid a couple bucks for these. Nobody wanted them.
I announced the other night, Leah, we had lots of fun and we were happy to be part of the first Crafters Convention, but we're going to be dealing with a scheduling conflict.
Last year we were speakers and presenters, and we just decided this year, this time, you guys know you can get our paint online, right? So we've been to that one this last year. We will not be going back as speakers and presenters. If anything, we went back, we would be going back, of course, as a vendor. But you know what?
We have
We've got lots going down, so we won't be attending this year. We'll be with you in spirit, but if you want your junk monkey fix, you'll know where to find us, and we'll let you know the next physical event that we'll be doing. So if there's somebody that wants to meet us in a different part of the country.
Hey Donna. So let's see here.
Oh, I love this. I love it so much.
So how long to get the results? We sent ours in right before Christmas. Yeah, it's like the 22nd. On your birthday we sent it in. So yesterday was what? And I got mine back. But like I said, mine was pretty straightforward. So I didn't have a lot of variance.
This pie chart was very...
yeah, it wasn't a lot of pie slices. It was like 3 pie slices.
Yeah.
So you see everybody else's and they got like all these tiny little slices. Nope, not me. I have all big slices and they're all pretty much, you know. What's the difference between glazing and tinting Monkey Shine?
Okay. So, Monkey Shine is a sealer. If you determine that you are planning to seal with Monkey Shine and you want to antique, instead of doing the glazed and then sealing with Monkey Shine, you can make your Monkey Shine tinted all in one, so it saves you a step.
Thank you, Julie.
Like that back there.
I don't know
so I antique that back there.
Yeah.
But all I did was tint my Monkey Shine, right? Because I knew I was going to antique that.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be at the shop tomorrow during regular hours. We might be, we might not. So I can't guarantee anything, Adele.
Yeah, we're in and out with our schedule.
Yeah, so.
We will be here tomorrow, but I can't guarantee a time.
Linda.
Because I do have to take priority.
Linda missed all the juicy genetic mutation talk. So there you go.
Guys, what do you think of the black glaze over yellow? This is our sunshine yellow. It's sitting up, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Do you guys like the antique and to darken your furniture? Do you kind of do like half and half, or are you always the antique girl?
I'm going to have to give Linda a hard time because she's late. Oh, thank you for joining us, Ms. Bowery. I hope whatever you were doing was more important than class.
Too funny.
Funny.
Oh, I love this.
Hey, Crystals.
Oh, look at that bottom down there, guys. Now I've got to do the top, okay? Trying to figure out how I can do the top and share with you guys, all right?
From on top.
So you saw the top. So this is what I'm going to do. Same thing. Into, the glaze goes a long way, all right? Into my glaze. So one piece at a time. And now we're going to make this gorgeous top that we just dry brushed. That's all we've done to it. Brownie furniture, dry brushed in Junk Monkey. Dry, beautiful, black matte. It just gives you automatically an old feel to your piece just by doing that alone. Add some distressing if you want to. Make sure to keep edges.
Linda said she was eating. Linda, you eat on your own time.
You're so bad, Linda.
Yes. So, yeah, like and share both on Facebook and YouTube to be eligible for 20 big banana bucks on each channel.
Yeah. So let me
thank you,
so
Tabby.
you can see. So I am just taking our glaze, putting all over. Viewing the top as one big piece. Do one piece at a time. Do not get ahead of yourself and let your glaze set up before you have a chance to get it off, okay? Because Your paint is porous. It is already starting to do its thing. So when I put my glaze on, I already have everything else I need right here by the side of me. New piece of cheesecloth right here, right? Just get like a snowball amount in your hand. It's always nice to open up your cheesecloth because it opens up all the lines that make it up, and it gives you a beautiful look when you glaze. It gives you like beautiful, just, I'm trying to think, lines it creates, right? And then give yourself a few spritzes with water just to get that dampened up a little bit, not soaking wet. You don't want to get this so wet that you're soaking your paint off. You want to put your glaze on top, damp cloth, and then we can begin the process of taking this off, okay? Look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. Keep turning your cheesecloth over so that way you're not wiping the same thing that you just took off. You see what I'm talking about with when I'm glazing? This is how I painted it, like this. This is also how I'm glazing with my hand movements. I'm following the same brush movements as when I put it on. Don't forget your edge. You can go back and do touch-ups. You'll learn how light to touch it with your hand, how heavy. The harder you press, the more is going to come off, of course. You don't want to keep going back over what you glazed as well. I'll put this back over in just a second so you can see it. You just get this section that I have my thumb on. See here. I think I have paint on my phone. Let me look at that right there real quick. Alright. And then we'll take a look for the inside. The inside is going to be fun too because it's got all those ornate pieces. So when I find pieces like this, plastic or not, doesn't make a difference if you're using Junk Monkey paint. And let's go in for the middle. You can find cheap, even plastic furniture that has this ornate look to it. It is beautiful. It will give you some beautiful looks. Can you guys see down there? Hey Matt, are you back there?
Yeah.
Alright, check the camera to make sure that they can see what I'm doing.
Hopefully
Hopefully I've tipped it further, you know, ahead. Tell me yes if you can see
They can see
the
it.
design. Can't tell if it's fitted out there or not.
I'm looking right at it.
Okay. Alright. So because this piece of cheesecloth right now has a lot of glaze already gathered onto it, what I want to do is go ahead and switch up in just a second to a nice dry piece. But in the meantime, I'm going to just kind of like move it around to make sure that it's making contact with that paint wherever I want to put it, okay? Let me go ahead and grab another piece just to get that off. What do you guys think of this? This is something you're going to try. Have you tried glazing before? Are you mastering the glaze? Because yes, it definitely is. You know, the more you do it, the better you get. I'm going to tell you, kitchen cabinets are the easiest thing to glaze. You have a square edge, not an octagon, and you don't have all this detailing, right? You're just wiping it over, straight over, keeping your hand movements together. Oh, guys, I love this. Can you see how beautiful this, all of a sudden, all this raised detailing is? Even though it's plastic, you don't care.
I care.
You care? That's plastic. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just gorgeous? What's everybody saying, Matt? You have to tell me. They like it?
Let's look at stuff.
Right.
I was
Oh.
looking at
I'm
stuff.
gonna lean this real forward. Can you guys see that good there?
They can see it.
Like, that is not yummy, beautiful. I don't know. I don't know what's not, you know?
Oh, Carol got her paints today.
Yay!
Kimberly got her paint order today. Everybody's getting it today. Somebody just ordered, actually Wednesday, so it should be well on its way to you. Check your tracking. I do glaze a lot, but not quite that shabby. I love white glaze. I glaze everything.
So of course, this with the black glaze, combined with the fact that I distressed it already with a sand block, and I use a shabby chip brush. Do you see how all that combined led up to this? So what do you think I'm going to seal it with?
Jennifer said she wasted her precious Junk Monkey paint.
Oh dear.
What'd you do?
What are you doing here?
Galen says, after watching here, I'm watching D1NZ, so it must be a New Zealand show. Round 1 drifting live. That must be a racing thing. Galen, you never, she has a Mustang, so you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, okay. She said, wasting my day blobbing. I don't know what blobbing is, but it definitely sounds like vegetating. Yes.
So guys, just let your glaze dry. Mine is pretty well dry here.
So check this out.
Continue to go.
Kathy said
Yes.
she went to our new vendor in Great Lake, Illinois. She was like a kid in a candy store.
Aw, that's
So
awesome.
I am glad we will pass that on.
Guys, can I tell you something?
Thank you guys so much.
Today, behind the scenes, we have 2 new retailers to announce to you that we're working under order as of today. So that is so exciting because you know what? Everybody's reaching out to us. They want to be part of the Jug Monkey family and be able to use our products and be able to bring it to your neighborhood. So if you want to be a retailer, all you guys have to do to apply is just to head over to jugmonkeypaint.com and click Become a Retailer. If you want to find a retailer as they all come on board, we just started working with retailers in the last few months, and we are a growing small business. It's because of you guys that it keeps going further.
Tess said she's getting her bread in TP.
Oh yeah, storm tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess there's a storm
Matt
tomorrow.
already made a Wally World run today.
Yes.
There's the people that go to Walmart every single day for something that we forgot yesterday.
Well, I didn't get any TP or anything for the house. So.
Yeah, and I think we had to get some more shipping tape today. So yeah. At this point, with all the shipping we do, we should probably invest in like some shipping stock or something. But we went there. Matt made. Oh, I got an update for you guys. Guess what Matt made today earlier? He made us a celebratory pancake keto style, low carb style, of course, keeping with how we eat together. But we had all kinds of like pancakes and whipped cream and fairies and sausage and dippy eggs. Hello, if you're in Pennsylvania, you know what I mean when I say dippy eggs. And what do you guys call them? The sunny side up, I guess? Maybe?
No.
You guys?
No, they're over easy.
Over easy. Okay. All right. Over easy. I do love eggs. Like I can eat breakfast. Anybody else out there? Yes or no? Can you eat breakfast for any meal of the day? I might even be able to have twice. Like it involves pancakes and bacon and sausage and eggs. Oh, so good. Some berries and stuff. But we were celebrating earlier because last night I was on here telling you guys spent kind of like 5 hours on the road course last night. That's why we were on at like 10:30 going live so late last night because Riley took his driver's license today. And he passed! He passed! He's a man of the road now. Look out, people. This is your warning. Riley Miller is now on the road, all right? So earlier today, he did his test, and we're so happy. We're so proud of him. Even like, I just feel like as a mom, it stresses off of me too. Like I was saying last night, you know how bad they want it, you know how bad they've been practicing, and your nerves get the best of you when you're in a car with somebody who's like, you know, giving you the laser beam eyeballs, and it can be stressful when you're 18 and you're still learning, you know? So, especially when you're around adults and stuff. So anyway, he passed. And I ate pancakes. It was a wonderful thing. He ate Taco Bell. I ate pancakes. Life is good. Life is good. So yeah, there's my daily good update. You guys have something good that happened to you this week? I think there's always something good. I also believe, and I tell him this, I've been telling this ever since he's been old enough to listen to me talk, is that you work hard enough to make anything happen. And anyway, today he passed after not being successful before. So you put in the time, did the work, and I'm proud of you. But yeah, tell me something good that happened in your life this week. It is Friday.
I would normally worry about a teenager driving and driving fast. Riley drives like a grandma.
Riley is a good driver.
He's very cautious.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
So I'm using my banana peel. This is our water-based poly. Think of like a banana peel on a banana. It's a protective coat, okay? So I'm giving this a protective coat. I've done my glaze. It is inside the banana peel poly. Therefore, I am now providing a protective cover to all my work. And that's why you want to think through what you're doing. Yes, are there times that you can change it up and go, you know what, maybe I should have added something to it. And after the fact, you might want to go ahead and glaze outside of your poly, but then you're going to have the poly again to protect that glaze layer because glaze is not a secret, right?
No, I did not see that.
What's that?
Anna said, speaking of Riley, somebody at the bottom of Cranbrook Hill has a guitar nailed to a tree.
Really? Oh, funny. You know what I saw at the bottom of the 3 Mile Hill today? There was an emu on the loose. An emu. So I told Riley, There's people, there's cars, and there's
Only,
big giant birds.
only in Fayette County.
All right.
So there you go.
I thought it was funny. People were like tagging other people going, "Is this yours?"
We'll keep up the fight, Wendy.
That's one large. What's
Oh,
that?
it is. It's carved on top. It's a
Isn't that
ornate.
beautiful, guys?
Wendy
Oh,
said cancer, broken leg, broken back, and I still love to paint.
There you go, girl.
There you
You
go.
know, I was in a car accident a couple years ago through no fault of my own. We were stopped on a
stop sign.
We were at a stop sign waiting for the light to turn. Somebody driving too fast in the conditions came down the hill that we were stopped at below, and they rear-ended us really, really bad because they were going at such a force coming down the hill and couldn't stop. And let me just tell you, I've had back problems, and I found the more I got into painting furniture, like as much as I went to the chiropractor and I got all kinds of, I would do, you know, different things that you would do to help strengthen your muscles again because you hurt so badly after having something like that happen to you, like a big shock to your body, you just hurt so bad. But, so for a long time, like, I was very, very gentle with what I did, and I started, like, getting into more, like, yeah, you lift something on the floor, you lift something up, you know, you're leaning over, you're using your muscles. I know without a doubt that my furniture painting, because I had given it up for a little bit of period of time where I would be more gentle on myself and just doing, like, the doctor exercises. When you are into what you love, even if you, like, you will push yourself a little bit further just to get that little, you know, you'll just, because you're doing what you love, I think you just become more flexible, you extend yourself without, like, stressing yourself out about it. And over time, anybody else out there just feel like furniture painting is a sport. It's like, you know, there's a lot of stamina that it takes to do it. And you build muscles, and you just, you know, you're using your ab muscles, everything when it comes to what you do with furniture painting. Whether you're on the floor, getting down, getting up, you know, all that sort of stuff. So furniture painting for me, I always say furniture painting has like been an anchor in my life, and I'm going to tell you, it's helped me out a lot of times. When you're having a bad day, just get a piece of furniture some love and prove that it can definitely be redeemed and, you know, acceptable and beautiful again, right?
Jackie, go to our page and hit become a retailer.
Oh, girl, yeah, absolutely. We have so many places that we would love to
Need
find
junk
partners
monkey.
for. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and put these handles. I didn't do anything with the handles. So this is what they look like. They're just a tarnished, like bronze brown, but with this overall effect of this piece, you know me, I'm somebody who likes to keep the original hardware if I can, because I just like that. I'm going to paint the top of this door right here as well, and the edge, and this right around here, because it does open up, but for our sake.
We use crud cutter.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? What do you think? Let's look at the other one beside it, so you can really get a good sense.
Email us
That's
over there
partner.
about that. So, because
Yeah,
we're on early, we have a lot of people, but we don't have, you know, max amount. You think we should tell them the secret since they're here about the new product?
you can if you want. Yeah, Jen.
So, new product that's about to hit the shelves in the next couple weeks. We have a new member of the Junk Monkey family. What's his name?
Well, okay.
I forget what his
Who
name.
knows the other two?
Yeah.
Who knows the other two? Let's see if they can tell. The
What?
names of the two junk monkeys. Let's
They
see.
know the names of the two
Let's
Junk
see.
Monkeys.
Let's see. I'm curious.
Now I gotta wait.
Now you gotta wait. Yep.
So, anyways.
See who knows the two junk monkey names. This is a test.
Yeah, they got it. They know. It's like, who you talking to?
Who is it?
They're, you know,
They
they're
say
like,
it?
yeah, pickles and petunias. They're like, well, yeah, but everybody's like, you're kidding, right?
No.
Like, who do you think you're
everybody
talking
knows
to?
that. Everybody knows that.
So yes, so we have a line of metallics, and they will be the first ever metallic and sealer in one. They're going to be kind of like a translucent metallic medium, and the first color comes out in 2 weeks, which is going to be Sonia's favorite, champagne.
You got it.
And who's the
new metallic high, right?
Yeah, who's the new monkey?
The new monkey.
Yeah, what's
is-
his name?
I want you guys to know we have Pickles.
They all know pickles and petunias.
Petunia. Now you're going to know Pete. God love Pete. He's got big shiny dreams, okay?
The-
Yes. We want to
and-
introduce to you Junk Monkey Metal. It's coming out. You get to meet Pete. He's a rock star in his own form. And so we have a brand new, nobody's doing a product like this, and I cannot wait to show you guys how to use it, how it's going to look, what you do with it. Nobody out there is doing it like we're doing it. We don't want to be like anybody else, right? We want to blaze our own path and do our own things. It just makes sense for us furniture painters. But yeah, if you got big shiny dreams for your furniture, you're going to want to.
So this was a long time in coming and development and research and money. And we will have silver, and we will have gold, and we will have other colors as well. But we just got to roll it out because this is a huge departure from some traditional mediums out there. So we had to design, we had to design a whole new product.
Yeah. So when you guys buy the existing products we have, we then put that back into new products that are coming. Right. So it's because of you guys that we keep the train rolling,
yes.
Right?
And we live in a van down by the river.
There you go.
Pearl, yeah. The Pearl is my favorite one. Yes, yes.
What do you guys think of this? Can you see the difference? So this is black, our black antique glaze over sunshine yellow. This is just dry brush sunshine yellow over a piece of furniture, which is beautiful in its own way, right? So that way you guys can see, you know. So what's your favorite? Would you like the plain? Like, let's go. A is plain sunshine. B is adding some antique to it. Everybody just has their own style. But, you know, knowledge is power. And knowing when somebody comes to you and says, well, I don't want my sunshine yellow to be that vibrant. I want it to be toned down. I want it to look definitely more really dilapidated and old and been in the black for a really, really long time, right? This is a black over the yellow. You can also do, like, for example, let me show you this too. Just know that if you wanted to soften up your antiquing and you didn't want it to be as dark as this, well, then you can go ahead and you can use things like, I'm trying to remember what color I used on here. I think it was antique, no, I used Mocha Madness on this one. This was a Mocha Madness color with a brown glaze. Can you see the brown glaze, guys, that's in here? So, you know, you can really play with it and, you know, just jazz it up because this is just not one more color. This is now glazed and brown. This is a Paris gray that's been glazed with black. So this is yellow with black. This is a darker gray that we have, right? Paris gray with black. So you can really just, you know, whatever you think of, you can do. So yeah. Have you tried our glazes yet? If not, you need to. This could be the year, 2019, that you break into glaze. Did we tell you guys that we had banana bucks today, or did we just like totally carry the train away? What's that? All right, one last call. Because we're about to give out some banana bucks here, all right? So you guys on YouTube and Facebook, because we're doing a paint challenge. What's that?
Just trying to find a picture of Pete.
Oh, okay.
Which email?
Well, he's on my phone, and they're on my phone right now. We'll put a picture of him later, okay? Come back to our Facebook wall a little bit later, and maybe we'll go ahead and unveil Pete, so you can see him in all his fabulousness. Let me just tell you that. We got some interesting junk monkeys around those parts, but I really think that, you know, interesting is where it's at, right? So anyway, I can't wait to introduce you guys to Pete. So I'm going to go ahead and give away some banana bucks today. Babe, do you want to go ahead and holler at a winner on each platform for me? So what happens is when you guys tune in with us live here, we like to give away some banana bucks to somebody out there, somebody who's watching on YouTube and on Facebook here, and then you guys have until midnight tonight Eastern Standard Time to send me an email at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com. Midnight Eastern Standard Time, this offer expires. So as soon as your name is called, you get off this live, you need to go ahead and email me as soon as possible so you can grab it, okay? JunkMonkeyPaint@gmail.com. All right, when you're ready, you tell me the names. Oh,
I'm looking.
I love. Okay, while you're looking for that, just tell me when you're ready. I'm going to show you guys something that I did. You saw the one yesterday on our paint challenge where we painted roundy frowny tables with our mermaid tail. We just put a straight color on it and distressed, and it was these guys right here.
All right, for YouTube, Shaylin Frederick.
Yay! Woohoo! Hey girl, Shaylin, just email me, girl. You know what you need to do. I'll be waiting for your message. All right.
Okay. Now let me
I should
get
go to the
you.
gas station like this.
Yeah.
Although it's not the first time, I'm pretty sure everybody around knows. Oh yeah.
They
crazy
know.
painter girl.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm looking up.
Facebook. Oh, just love that. So now now I'm going to do this other one to match, of course. And somebody will come in and love it. There's a shoe for every foot, people. There's a shoe for every foot.
You say that should make you, you know, those shoes are stinky.
So before Matt finds a name and hollers it out, I wanted to show
Alma
you
Chavez Mendoza.
that I took this one step further, okay? Did you just, like, hear anything I just said?
No, I
don't
called
think
out a
so.
name.
I'm
I
pretty
was
sure
ready
the
to
way
say.
that went down.
I said,
All right, go ahead. What's her name?
Alma Chavez Mendoza.
Elma! Email me, jeffmilkypaint@gmail.com.
There you go.
Eastern Standard Time. So, this color here that we put on last night, the mermaid tail, today I took it one step further. I want to give you guys an update. I did this into my coaching club, which is where I mentor other creatives who want to basically live their own dreams and live it on their own terms, okay? If you want to find information, just go to jeffmilkypaint.com and click Sonia's Coach and Create Club. But on Fridays, what I do is just always do a fun paint class with them. And today, we added this beautiful boho shabby design to the corner with our stencil. If you want the stencil, it's linked up above. You'll see my affiliate link that says this is where Sonia gets her stencils here. I love this one. This is a new one that I have, and I think it turned out fabulous. I don't know if you can see that I actually used a little bit of the mermaid tail with the black in here to create this look. But didn't it turn out beautiful, guys? Don't you love it? Give me some hearts. Tell me what you think. The power of paint. $2.99 tables that got a whole new look. All right. All right.
Well, little did I know, there's two people with Mendoza on here, and she said my heart was jumping. I thought it was me, and it was the other one.
There's always next time. There's only definitely tomorrow. How many more days we got left in the month? This is day 8, so tomorrow will be day 9, right?
Don't remind me.
It's like Groundhog Day, except with different pieces of furniture. Okay. All right. Pretty much. Okay, guys, we're gonna let you go. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and if you want to get your paint supplies, make sure you go to junkmonkeypaint.com. Our supplies of jeggings are dwindling. They are almost gone. We don't anticipate them making a return, so if you want to grab a pair of those, make sure you grab them. I'm trying to think what else I want to tell you. Check out my coaching club if that's something that you want to do. Be mentored by me to help grow your own business. And if you need your paint supplies, you can find it there too. Everything's on junkmonkeypaint.com. All right, and find us on YouTube, please.
See you guys.